This is for anybody who's willing to listen. Have you ever heard that saying, happy wife, happy life? That is something I don't really care for. The type of person that I am, I will go against everything that continues to, that is looked at as the norm concerning relationships. Because as I grew up, I looked at myself as being like a master of relationships. I'm just like, man, I know what's going on. No, I don't agree with none of that stuff, man. I remember I got married, and it just made me angry. So those things so the happy wife, happy life thing, it happened in my marriage. It was frustrating because already, I didn't agree. I really didn't agree. But I don't believe that my wife did it purposefully. You can't say happy wife, happy life when there is two individuals joining together as one, and you both are having to operate as one and glorifying God within your marriage. There's no such thing as happy wife, happy life in that covenant that you have made with that individual. That is a worldly saying. I do not agree with it. Because I'm going to just say me. I am a husband. I have been a husband for going on 13 years. I have needs. I have wants. I have desires. There are things that I want to do. There are things in life that I want to achieve. Now, if I agreed or allowed the mentality of happy wife, happy life to dominate the marriage, then there won't be nothing that I'll be getting done. Really, there'll be nothing I'll be getting done. Because if I'm constantly trying to make my wife happy, I'm supporting her in what she want to do. I'm doing the things that she want me to do. We're watching what she want to watch. We're going where she want to go. I'm buying her what she want me to buy, when she want me to buy her. We're eating what she wants to eat. If it's just we're going to the church that she wants us to go to, if it's really just that, then as a leader, as a man of God, you are not being a good leader. You're not being a good leader. You're not operating under the authority that God has given you as the man of the household. This isn't a power trip. This is order. So, and the reason why it can be dangerous, and the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, is because you keep following your wife around like you a puppy. You keep following her around. Well, if I don't do, and it goes back to me saying that, like you a puppy, like you follow, and when she come up to you, oh, you look cute, you so cute, and you just like, and then you just like, as long as she's happy, as long as she's happy, I'm fine. No, you're not. You lying. You lying. You doing everything that you could do to stay out of the doghouse. Because you a puppy, right? You in a dog. That's why they say that. You in a doghouse. That means you ain't getting no sex. That means that you ain't getting no attention. You in trouble. I'm not a dog, bro. I'm not a dog. I don't do what dogs do. I am a man. Females, I have to say this too, because that's what it made me think about. Females, you are not the B word. Do you know what that is? That's a female dog. That's not you. That's not who you are. Stop saying that. Stop trying to connect to the world in that way. You not that. He not a dog. You not a female dog. Stop all that. You are a woman. He is a man. Yes, he could be a childish man. Yes, you could be a childish woman. But you're humans. Stop connecting with animals like that. Stop. I just had to put that out there. I understand that a woman has needs and wants too. There are things that she wants to be done, but she is more vocal about those things. A man is taught how to do without those things. Me personally, in my life, There's a lot of things that I went without. Like when I was in high school, I really didn't even have an allowance. Like people grew up with these things. Like I went to school and like I didn't have everything. I didn't have a car. 16, like you get to go get your license. Like, no. What? Get my license at 16? No, I didn't even have a car until I got married. I didn't get my license, my actual driver's license, until I got married. I used to take the bus. I used to walk or run. Anybody who know me, like they either saw me walking, because I was in Anderson, South Carolina, they either saw me walking or they saw me on the bus. And I didn't allow anything to stop me from doing what I was trying to do. I didn't get a job until I was 20. There are some things in my life that I really done without. I wasn't able to go on shopping sprees. I wasn't able to like eat the food that I want. Like I remember somebody had told me, Dom, we went to Wendy's. And he was just like, get whatever you want. And I was like, huh? It's like, yeah, get whatever you want. I was like, you sure? 'Cause I never heard that in my life. Never in my life. Because we didn't grow up like that. I grew up on noodles. I grew up on hot dogs. Like making, like, I didn't grow up on home cooked meals. It was things that were fixed in a microwave. And I made do. It makes me who I am. Like, I made do. And I believe that a lot of men, when they get into a marriage, sometimes that's the mentality. Because a lot of men, it seems as though, you know what, I just got to make do. It's the women who feel like, nah, I need this, I need this, I need this in order for me to accomplish this. Like, no, you don't need all that. You need the right attitude to do what you need to do. And then you be able to move forward and accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. Some things you don't need. Why am I even speaking about that? Happy wife, happy life. It doesn't make any sense. Joyful husband, joyful wife in a covenant with God. That is what makes a marriage great. If one has God and the other doesn't, that's when marriage can be a little rocky. But even if both individuals believe in God, believe in Jesus Christ, not just God, because people just take that and they automatically like the God, they say, they say the universe. And I'm being specific. Jesus Christ, when you follow Jesus Christ and he brought you two together, the Bible says that when you become married, you are one with one another. When you are joined together with Christ, that's what makes the marriage great. That's not to say that you won't have any issues, because two individuals who become one, that means both of you are sharing in each other's problems. You came into the marriage with issues. She came into the marriage with issues. So you're having to work it out together, but you both have Jesus Christ. So people be like, well, there's conflict in the marriage. Like, okay, yes, there is conflict because you both sinned. You both did things either in the marriage or outside the marriage that caused you to have these type of problems, these type of issues, these type of insecurities, these things that you battle with. And it is up to you two to come into an agreement and to face those things, because a lot of people are trying not to touch anything. Or you want to touch the fact that you were molested. You don't want to touch the fact that you were disrespected by this dude and this girl ran over you and you allowed your parents to do whatever, and then you, like, we don't want to face those things, but those are the things that's going to help us to grow so that I'll be able to know you better and you'll better know me better. It has to be mutual. And I understand that there's some things that you may not be ready at that moment to express because it possibly hurts too much. And that's where grace and that's where patience have to come in. Because the type of person that I was and the type of person that I am is, if there's something that is bothering you, please do not wait to tell me. Like, if you bring it up, like, I want to know now. But what I used to do before was that I used to push. I used to, like, tell me. But I learned to kind of separate, give my wife space, and then when she's ready, she'll come to me and she'll tell me. Now, by that time, I had learned, don't be sitting up there being all angry. Because I remember I used to say, I told her this before. Because it's bad, man. I used to have arguments with my wife in my mind. That's the world, though. Because the world would teach you, man, you can't allow her to talk to you like that, man. Like, you have to have one up on her. Like, they always win in these arguments because they so specific, and there's things that they remember that you don't remember. So you got to figure out how you're gonna win. You got to figure out how you're going to win. This is why marriage is a battle. You have to figure out how you're going to win. It's like, no, that's stupid. Why would I want to sit here and think of ways to win an argument and things like that when we could just, when there could be a truce, if you want to look at it like that. Like, we could just talk together. Like, just hear each other out. Like, say my wife brought something to my attention, but she wasn't ready to talk about it. I'll give her space. But while we're separated, giving each other space, like, not space like she living somewhere else and then I'm doing my own thing and she doing her own thing. No, it is space so that she can think, space so I can think, and we're in the same house. She's in a room, I'm in another room, and then when she's ready, we'll come together. When she's ready, this is what I used to do. When she's ready, I'm upset. Because I'm just like, the time when I wanted to know, you didn't want to tell me. I don't want to hear what you guys say now. Like, I'm not even interested anymore. I'm playing the game at this point, and I'm doing what I want to do. I'm enjoying myself. Now you want to come to me when I'm not even in the mindset to listen at this point. Now you're coming to me with this, and I'm just like, I don't feel like listening to that. But that was wrong of me to do, because who said that stuff is always going to happen in your timing? Patience, grace is required within a marriage. Happy wife, happy life. No. We're going to be happy together. We're going to enjoy life together. We're going to be sad together. We're going to cry together. We're going to obey Jesus Christ together. We're going to go to the same church. I'm not going to another church and you going to another. No. What type of relationship is that? No, this ain't your money and my money. No, this is our money. This isn't your bank, my bank. No, our bank. We're one. Like, why are we trying to do everything separate? Why are we doing that? Like, I personally cannot understand that. Before my wife and I even got married, we shared a bank account. Because neither one of us was money driven. Like, we didn't come into the marriage with, oh, you have your money, I have my money, and I want to use my money the way I want to use it, and you have your own separate account so you can spend the way that you want to spend. No. That's not how we do it. No. Because it don't work. If I have my money and she have her money, there's going to be some problems paying bills. I gotta laugh about that one because it's so true, man. There's gonna be a problem with paying bills. So, yeah. Togetherness. Everything. Togetherness.